Hey everybody, sorry I'm so late. Hopefully you guys can hear me and this worked. It's having a bit of a problem. Okay, I think we're... I gotta do one connection. Sorry you guys, just got connected. Yes, Phoebe, I've got a rotating screen of the for that, and it's a little behind here. Thank you guys for being patient and waiting for me. Hi, Roro. Hope everybody's doing good. I am okay. Had a little accident, but I'm okay. Hi, Russell. I'm so sorry this is late. So glad everybody can join. I wanted to talk about the town event that's going on and the fact that we have another town event going on Sunday, the last event of the week, and kind of give you guys some pointers on what I personally like to do with these events. Okay, so I was trying to move a package. Hey, C, I was trying to move a package in for my neighbor who's out of town, and it kind of weighs a little bit more than I'm supposed to lift to begin with. And upon doing so, I moved the wrong way and irritated my back and lost my balance and kind of fell. So I had to go and get seen at the ER to make sure that I did not cause any further damage to my bulging disc. And unfortunately, I didn't do anything to the one that is bulging, but they did find one more disc that's slightly bulged. And they gave me some good meds, so I'm feeling pretty good at the moment. Hungry, but otherwise I'm good. So I'm sorry if I seem a little different than normal, a little medicated at the moment, and not my peppy self. But I'm not hurting, so that's a good thing. About the Sam's event going on with the town, I actually am saving my town people. Yes, baby. Happy meds. Unfortunately, I don't get the Wii effect. I get pain relief. That's about it. But back to Heyday. So I'm on my Lois farm, and it's finishing up its last task. What I did with my derby is I used a lot of the white named people. I'm sure I'm saying that correctly. The names that appear here on my town board that were in white, I used them to clear out, using the train and the townspeople task, clear as many of them as I could before today, because as you can see, everybody in my town is now in purple. And I can hang on to these people, and I will not lose that extra, because they're in the purple name. I won't lose the expansion. Oh, Peter, did it do a double live? Hi, Peter. I was having a little bit of a problem, and then I thought I fixed it. I hope I'm not in a double live. Okay. So as you can see, everybody is on purple on this farm, and I want to make sure that I'm going to each of them. When you do town events, there's a difference. This event, you need to look at it. If it on the event board says something like extra barn and silo upgrades, if they I still have a few people too from the last event. If they're in purple, I always save. So those are going to be your town visitor events that say extra. They're barn or silo or land expansions. And if you can see, hi Mary Cat, that we have another town event coming up on Sunday. And it is for 2 times coin. The town visitors that you would get on Sunday aren't in purple. You have to serve. Hi, Amanda. You're going to have to serve those visitors. So what I like to do, when especially they're close together, is I will save all of these people in purple, and I will then on Sunday start serving and prepping for the derby next week. And that way I'm getting the 2 times coin for all of these people in purple. So when I do a derby task, which I'll lose some of the 2 times coin waiting for that, but when they're on their final serve, depending on how you decide to stack them, but for me, I will do final serve for my derby task. I will have gotten at least 1, if not 2 buildings at 2 times the coin to make the coin. And you can use if you have it, I don't know if I have any on here, a coin booster when you do this on Sunday. And it will, whatever your coin booster is, I'm looking to see here if I have any left. I'm not sure that I've collected the new one. So I'm trying to prepare a video on boosters. I do. I have 1 5-star at plus 50%. It'll give me Mary Cat. This one is my level 62 baby farm. I have 10 now. 4 are active, and we can put up that 4 that are like my daily actives. There are my tags. You're welcome to add any of them. So if you have a coin booster, this one being at 50%, it'll give me not 50% of the double coin, but 50% of the original. So I'll have double coin, and then I'll have the additional bonus of 50% more of the original. I know that sounds confusing. So if, let's say, I have one in a building now, you can see she's worth 260 coins. So if I wait and don't serve her until Sunday, it'll turn and say 520 coins. But because I'd have that bonus coin booster going, I'll actually get the 520 plus an additional 130 for a total of 650. Clear as my I am trying, Phoebe. It gets very confusing. I understand. So it's up to everybody and where they're at on their farms. But I recommend, especially if you're like me, this is my last task for the Derby on this farm. I'm going to fill my entire town, make sure it's at my 42 people. I can fit 9 more in, so 1 more train. And then I will start on Sunday getting them ready. And as you can see on the last page, I had a bonus, or on the first, I have a bonus 13 because that's where my upgrade, I have a 5% for this building, but we're not worried about that. On Sunday, when you have the 2 times coin event, that is when you should really be taking advantage and saving all of these town visitors that you have now for, because you're not losing any of the expansion materials that you would have been getting. They're in purple. They stay. Every time we have a town event and those townies come in as purple, you never lose the bonus reward. When you lose the bonus reward is like on Sunday, if you don't serve your townies, you don't get the 2 times XP. That XP is only good during the day. So Sunday, start prepping for your Derby. Maybe this coming week, you're going to focus. Yes, Amanda, the people in purple, all of your townies always stay. If you don't serve them, they're going to sit there until you do. But you don't lose the expansion materials. So the barn and silo, that'd be a reward right now. If I had served any of them, they don't lose that reward. So you'll still have it on Sunday. So or if you have any like Phoebe does from the last event, they keep that reward. And the last one was Lem, so land expansion. I had a few that I had saved for this Derby, and I used them. Yes, the people in purple will stay purple, Amanda. You will not lose them. So you can save them for Sunday, and then prep yourself for the Derby. For me, my angle will be fully serve, so the train task in the next Derby, and Sunday I will rock out. So that means I will get double coin on at least one townie while I'm prepping on Sunday. I mean, a lot of people aren't, and I can understand that, but when you have events like this, that's why I wanted to make sure I did this stream tonight. I wanted everybody to realize what you can gain from it. So if I have just these 2 serve people and I'm going to save the last one, I'll serve them, but I won't collect that reward on the second one until the Derby. Or you can collect it if you really want the coins. But I like to prep. Phoebe has really drilled it in about stacking for the Derby. And this way I'm getting good coins. I'll still have the bonus that's coming. But it's great when you're seeing how many that you have in 3 here. So I will get 2 times the coin on 2 of those. And I'm going to explain how that works, especially if you're using the coin booster. I think I have a town booster on here too. I am really bad about not using town boosters unless I'm prepping. I have the train, which I should have activated today, but I had my little accident, so I didn't. But for me, Amanda, and everybody else, I have, and it's in your farm pass. There's a 5-star, so the 50% double coin for 8 hours. Well, 8 hours is what most of us are going to be awake for, and probably a reasonable amount of time on a Sunday to sit and watch TV and work on Heyday. Phoebe's got her stream in there. That'll be great to work on while the 2 times coins, and maybe she'll even show us live how that looks. But that 50% plus the 2 times coin is going to get you like 70, like 3, not quite, yeah, maybe 3 times. But I'll explain a little bit more on how much you can really give those coins. I wish they would give us more building boosters. So I already have a townie here in here. My total rewards are going to be 260 in coin. With my coin booster there at 50%, I'm going to get half of that 260. So I will get 130 coins additionally for serving this townie. Plus, since I'm going to be doing it on Sunday, it'll be double. That's 520. So if we add the 520 and the 130, be getting 650 just for serving that one townie and coin. And that really makes it worth serving because I'm getting XP points. I'm getting 237 XP. I'm not as worried about my town reputation points. I don't do the town for that. Hi, Scott. But you're not going to go sell a tomato soup on the roadside stand, one of them, for 650 coin. So in this case, everything you serve in the town by doing the 2 times should be more, let alone if you're adding that booster. So you can really make a lot of coin. And people are always wanting to bank coin because it's expensive when you get higher levels. Or if you have to go and buy a bunch of cocoa trees, or you're wanting to do decors. And I've heard some rumors that you may want to have some money for deco, especially if you bought the summer deco that's up right now. And remember, when you're purchasing that summer deco, that you're going to want to use a creator code. Phoebe is a great one to support. You have Red Knight, Nighthawk, I don't have a list of all of them. I usually stick with code Phoebe or code Red Knight. I split my farms up. and share. And I know we've got a few ones that are new ones that are coming. I'll need to probably put a list together. But you could make a lot of bank. And then you're still going to get your barn and silo expansion. And what's even... Code Gizmo, thank you, Russell. Told you they gave me those meds and it was probably going to mess with my head. Well, I was just talking to her yesterday too, so I should have remembered that. So the other part that I like that I can save these purple townies until Sunday is I'm going to... Thank you, Peter, for the list. Most people, we have to be done by the Derby by Sunday night, or technically, I guess, for those in the U.S., it's 4 a.m. Eastern time, Monday morning. So if you are going to be starting to prepare for the next one, and that means you have to worry about your barn space on Sunday and Monday. You're collecting your rewards, you're going to go over, you can start making room. Having your barn full is great for stacking because you can't accidentally collect something that you're stacking. So unless for some reason Monday's going to be some major big event, having my barn full and not doing much on my farm Monday isn't a big deal to me. Or I'll find a different way. But having all of these expansion materials going into it by doing most of the feedings or doing them first thing Tuesday as my task, I've got them stacked, I've made money, and I'll likely upgrade. It's a win-win for that event. Thank you, Phoebe. So before everybody goes to bed tonight, if you have, I know I don't have any Let's Farm either that I've already switched. I will make sure to go in and collect and max out. Hey Kim, hope you're feeling better. I will max out and make sure my town is served to the full extent of 42 in each town. And that way Sunday I have 42 purple. To me, these are the most important ones. And yes, some of these are left from the last town event for land expansion. I will have all of these people to serve. Hi, Rena. No, I've only been on like 25 minutes. I was explaining what I like to do with town events, especially when that's going on with the expansion materials that you can potentially get, and then Sunday having the double coin and how much money you can make from doing that. Is it helpful to everybody? Was that a good explanation? Was that clear enough for you guys on how it can be so helpful to have all of your oh, I'm glad you're feeling better, Cam. How having your farm full of the purple and saving them for Sunday to do the 2 coins works. And it really is worth to me the few extra coins or diamonds that I'll spend clearly I have enough to make sure that I'm maxed out on each of my farms. Oh, I'm glad I could help, Amanda. Yeah, the town, some people love it, some people don't. Yes, baby, they are not often enough. They're not varied enough. I have boosters here, but there's a reason. I'm working on a video um, to try to help explain boosters for everybody and how that works. But I wanted to cover the town with the event going today, the event coming up. And when you go, if you really are adamant you want to get some of the expansion materials now, or you don't mind having a bunch of single serve sitting there, which I actually do. I'm either going to, but it's up to everybody else. You can still get your 2-time and keep the expansion. When you go to visit your hoodmates, I'll show you. They don't have many out. See how they're in white here? See, I prefer town and boats. I do not like trucks. More often than not, you are not making money off of the truck orders like you will in a town or even sometimes a boat. The town always seems to be better, especially if you have it upgraded for making as much. Nothing is almost, I shouldn't say nothing. Rarely is it worth doing, is it better to do a truck, boat, or town order than it is to sell on a roadside shop if you're looking for coins. When there are 2 times or 3 times coin events, especially if you have a booster, then your town is going to be better or your boat's going to be better. But my problem with boats is if you use a boat booster, which is why I have so many, you don't get any of the coin, you don't get any of the XP because you filled the you filled them with the booster, which may not always be a big deal because you're not making those products. So I see why they do it. So if you're using it to help boost yourself for levels or coins by doing boats are the best for XP. The more boats you do, the faster you're going to upgrade because they give the most XP. You have the XP for producing the item, the XP for filling the crate, and then the XP for successfully sending the boat away. Next being the town, in my opinion. Yes, baby, that's why I spend my diamonds in my to fill. Like, as you can see at my neighbors right now, my hoodmates, they have they have town visitors out on theirs, but they're in white, which means they didn't come from the event. So I won't pick them up. I can. This hoodie, she was gonna try waiting. Yeah, she's waiting as well. Okay, I am absolutely horrible about that, you guys. I do not, even when I have a boat task, I tend not to use my boosters. I'll put a help up, and I have amazing friends. Most of you in here are friends on my friends bar. Russell always seems to be filling them. Correct. The visitors, just for this one, because last time the visitors were purple when I picked them up, as long as they were served from during the event. So sometimes you will pick up townies that are purple from your hoodies. But yes, so the way Phoebe explained it, when you, to fill up my town, so I need 26 more. This farm, my train's only upgraded for 9. So that's 3. So 3 times 8, that's 27. So I'll spend 27 diamonds. And honestly, I actually won't spend 27 because I have enough time for one more boat to come in tonight, depending on whether or not I sleep. Last one I picked up purple. I was pretty sure. I have to pay attention. It was only those that came during the event and then left during the event. I thought. But Phoebe, you're definitely better, and mine's a little cloudy at the moment. So I'm gonna go. Take your word on that. So for 27 coins, let's say if I filled them all now, or diamonds, I will get 27 expansion items and 27, or I'll get my 26 visitors. So that's 1 diamond. Okay. Yes. It's 1 diamond instead of 8 diamonds, basically. So it makes it well worth to spend the diamonds here, maxing out and filling each of my towns with purple visitors. So, I mean, Phoebe did a great job explaining that. Clearly, I don't have 14 visitors. My train isn't maxed yet. Oh, I can actually upgrade this one to 10. Make sure I don't need it on another building first. Upgrade this speed of this one or my train. What would you guys do? Is your priority upgrading your train, or is it upgrading your buildings for those who do play in like the town? For me, it's always been upgrading the B&B first, which is why my train is not fully upgraded yet. But what do you focus on? Train or building upgrades? You upgrade time. That's what I tend to do, Phoebe. I always prefer to upgrade the time in the buildings before I upgrade my train. Because then you're saving yourself time. But if you're a person who jumps through the town, it actually does help you to upgrade your time. Not a huge deal. You have to upgrade, I think, to a certain level before it knocks it down by too many diamonds. But it does make a difference, especially in the B&B. For me, I upgrade on my personal train. I upgrade the capacity. Yes. Yes, Amanda, because you can get more people in and out faster if you upgrade time over coin. So if you think about the number of people you serve versus the time that it or the coin that you get, I always go for time. If I've maxed out for the level, I think on my one town, I do have one building where I'm maxed out on the level for time, but I could still do a coin, so I upgraded the coin because I needed to make room in my barn, and that was the only thing I could use to make room at the time. But it's always time because then I'm shortening and I'm getting more people in and out without spending diamonds. And it's 2 times coin events or even 2 times XP events. That's when the boosters are really great, or the 3 time. But remember, it's only off of the original, not the double. I do XP last, guide. So I'm not doing them for the XP so much. I mean, it helps because I do a lot of them. I went slots, then time, then coins, then XP. Especially because I love the train task and the derbies. It's so easy to stack. It was the first thing I was so comfortable with stacking. Besides wheat. Once I discovered how to use Rose regularly, and we get one every month, I tend to buy her. I like taking the wheat test because I can make my wheat bundles and they sit there until I have room and need to use them. And she's still making my feed so I can feed my animals. It makes that fun. If you're big on wanting to focus on leveling up, doing the boats are great. I don't recommend using a boat booster unless you really need to from that aspect, because the XP there is going to be better, but it's not always the most beneficial for coin. Your roadside shop is always going to be a higher yield outside of events for coin. But you can't really beat the XP that comes with a boat. XP for making the item, XP for filling that crate, and then the XP for sending that boat off. And I need to make some products here to fill this boat. I missed my last one. Okay. 26 there. But like this farm has nothing left to do on it but make products, start restocking, feeding some of my animals until next Derby, so I can hang on in my town to those people and not worry about my town until Sunday. Work on them. I do have a Tom booster going. I needed him earlier, so I'll take advantage of him tonight. Still restock some items just to be prepared. You can, another thing you can do, Amanda, because as long as you're not serving them, you can start placing them into the buildings now so that you're making the products. Like, I need to make some buttered popcorn. That way, come Sunday, you already have all of the buildings filled. You have all of the items prepped for it. So it'll really go through the time that it takes ahead of time. You're already having partially prepped at least one serving for the townie, which is what I'll probably work on now until Sunday, since I'm not going to be serving them. Is just getting them in, making sure I have each of the products in and ready to go. I need to catch up on my valley. Yeah, it's probably my last thing to do tonight. Does anybody have any questions about like the town event that's going on? Or how to best use that coin booster on Sunday? I was trying to say there. It's on the free pass, so everybody that's you haven't done your farm pass. Yeah, I highly recommend getting to the 180 on your farm pass before Sunday, so you have that 50% coin booster to take advantage. And it's on the free road this time, so everybody gets it. Which is great. Okay, I think I am going to end my stream for tonight. Like I said, I've got a video on boosters that I was working on. Will not get it done tonight. Maybe tomorrow, depending on how I feel. I appreciate you guys waiting so patiently for me to get home and be able to stream tonight and muddling through my foggy kind of brain. I will see some of you potentially in Ricky's stream later. Otherwise, I will see you guys in Phoebe's stream for sure on Sunday. I appreciate you all coming and giving me a like and checking out my videos. Happy farming, y'all. Bye.